the weekly today, right? With that being said, I do want to just tell you guys my apologies for my congestion and maybe even that my footage is a little bit off today. I want to just talk about the energy, the overall energy, what we're working with. And we're going to get in to what you guys would need to know as you're moving throughout the rest of your week, okay? So today is Wednesday. Um, and you guys know that we post your 369 on Wednesday. I'm just trying to get the camera situated. If you see me feeling or sounding, excuse me, let's get this volume down some. I hear echo. I hear echo. We have an echo going. This is not the first time I've tried to record this, by the way, guys. I've tried to record this several times before. And it just does not seem to want to work with me. Okay, so I apologize. Okay, I think we are good to go now. Sorry about the adjustment. I think we are good to go now. Adjustments could be a little better. I don't know what's going on with my camera. My camera is not actually staying up the way I would like it to stay up today. There we go. Let's see if that. Let's see if it keeps that shape. Right? Let's see if it does. All right. So welcome, my lovelies. I want to thank you guys so much for tuning in to your weekly. Okay, we are going to be taking a look at the overall energies. My apologies if I sound a little congested. I did not get a chance to upload or post on Monday as scheduled and plans. There's just a lot of things going on behind the scenes. And then you guys know that I had to go on for surgery on Monday. So this is me kind of playing catch up with everything that's not just going on here on the channel, but also what's going on in my life, y'all. Okay, so happy Wednesday to you. Happy Communication Day. I'm a little congested, as well as a little I'm a little congested. I'm in a little pain right now, right? Okay, so overall energy and what we're dealing with, guys, is we are dealing with the fulfillment card, we're dealing with the lust card, and we're dealing with the oath card. So the message as we're moving through this week is fulfillment, lust, or what's surface shit, okay? Shit that you don't really love, but surface shit, okay? And it doesn't necessarily have to deal with a person. And an oath. What oath has you taken to yourself? So what promises have you made to yourself? So this energy as we're moving throughout the week, just so you guys know, you're gonna have to deal with the things that bring you fulfillment. Okay, whether that's emotionally, mentally, financially, or spiritually, you're gonna have to deal with the areas of lust this week. That's anything surface that's pulling you away from your goal or what you're trying to obtain or what your real focus is, and what type of oath have you taken. Okay, whether this is an oath mentally, physically, or spiritually, like what oath has you taken that is contributing to your fulfillment this week. Okay, so you do need to know 369 energy is all about electric magnetic energy. Okay, so this is an energy of manifestation. So you attract things to you and you push things away from you. So it's really up to you, right, as to what type of energies or experiences that you're going to be playing out in this plane. Okay, so I did something a little different today because, I'm not feeling good, and I wanted to make sure that I can break down the energy and really explain it to you guys. Okay, so when it comes to fulfillment, we are dealing with energy of the Emperor and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, this energy with the Queen of Swords in reverse is definitely energy of somebody that could be cold, maybe somebody that's a direct shooter. Also, because I'm feeling this could be somebody that's a direct shooter. Okay, and when I say direct shooter, this could be somebody that's very blunt in their speaking, or blunt in the way that they're expressing themselves. This energy also is paired with the Emperor, so you could be interacting with an Aries. Okay, and I don't know why I'm picking up like a female Aries for some of you, or somebody that's operating within the Aries energy, but they have a lot of emotion or a lot of passion or maybe a lot of anger attached to what they're trying to communicate and get across, because the Queen of Swords is actually communicating something, okay? And this may not be done with coof, or maybe may not, when I say coof, this may not be done in the politest way of expression, okay? But this Emperor energy, when it pops up, right? Just so you guys know, when this Emperor energy pops up, this energy is all about initiation, and it's about taking responsibility and owning your power and your ambition. This is really masculine energy in dealing with the logical and intellectual aspect of you, right? You're going to have to take the initiation. So these are words going on, somebody that's cold, maybe even a little blunt, right? And this energy, when in reverse, means that somebody's not taking responsibility, maybe for their fulfillment or their role in how this plays out, okay? Remember, 3 has to do with your perspective, your imagination, your creative power. How are you seeing this energy? Right? Are you dealing with a situation where it's somebody that's cold or something that's communicated to you directly? It may not have been done with what you think was softness and fluff and love, right? They just gave you the message, right? And this message could have come from somebody that you think is not owning responsibility. You could be thinking that this person has a lot to say, but they're not owning their shit. So you have to fulfill or find your role in what's fulfilling, okay? This conversation, this relationship, this promise, whatever this is. Look at how you're fulfilling it with the energies that you're playing out, okay? Just look at how you're fulfilling it. Because popping up in your 6th placement, and your 6th placement deals with your willpower. This is the power to create or destroy. You have lust, right? So there's something going on where there's still lust. And when I say lust, to me, it's really surface shit, okay? When I'm hearing with the lust energy, I'm really hearing surface shit. Okay, just so you know. All right. So you have fulfillment moving over into lust. But even in your 3 of Swords energy, the Queen of Swords energy, and the Emperor in reverse, you have beginnings, and you do have, I think, and prosperity lies ahead. Okay, so there's something here that you're going to be asked to face this week that's pertaining to your fulfillment, your happiness, your goals. There is an opportunity for a new beginning here. Prosperity does lie ahead. We are in Taurus season, so people are thinking about stability, thinking about what works for you, what doesn't work for you. This energy could be cold, or you could find that somebody has shut you out. Somebody may not be giving you the details to all of the plans that's needed, all right? You're going to have to really think about your role, and if this is an area where you may have to step away and start something anew, okay? And really tap into what makes you happy or what makes you feel fulfilled, okay? Moving over into the energy is asking you to pay attention to the lustful things, right? You do have the Knight of Wands here, so this is energy rushing in, and I feel like this energy can rush in without you physically, mentally, emotionally preparing yourself, because the Strength card is in reverse. The Strength card could be Leo's energy, right? But with the Strength card being in reverse, you need to understand something here. And this is important. Leo deals with your self-confidence, okay? Or the Strength card deals with your self-confidence. It's about you really tapping into your own talents and your own skill set, right? Maybe studying or putting in the efforts that you need so fulfillment can come in, and not dependent on what others have to say or contribute. Owning your own responsibility, you know, and maybe even owning the fact that some of this may have been surface stuff. Some of the things that you were trying to build your confidence on is surface stuff. Action is your message. Actions and emotions are running on high. And this is why you need to step away, pay attention to what is surface, right? Before you move. Because remember, your will or your experiences are being fulfilled. You just need to know what's being fulfilled from a lower vibrational standpoint of view. Lust, where it's just lust. Lower vibrational shit, right? Are you taking actions based on low vibrational shit because your emotions are running on high? What oath did you give yourself in this energy? What promises have you made to yourself and to other people in this energy? You got the Ace of Wands and you got the 10 of Wands here. Opportunities, prosperity, but still owning your shit and taking responsibility. So the message is quite simple as we're moving throughout this week, okay? There are definitely things, my love, that you guys have to consider as you're moving throughout this energy this week, because we have some energy here that's saying your wish is going to be fulfilled. Whether it's a lower vibrational fulfillment is up to you. They're asking what oaths, what promises have you put out there that you have not taken responsibility for? Whether it's mental, whether it's emotional, whether it's physical, what promises have you made, right? Once you come to terms with that, if you're operating in some lustful shit, some lower vibrational shit, you need to accept that shit, and then you need to balance your spirituality and practicality. Balance what you can do spiritually and what you can do physically. You need to balance those things. Some of you are moving faster more on the physical end, where you need more balance in the spiritual end, or you're moving more on the spiritual end where you need more balance in the physical end. Okay, this is about being able to balance things this week. Okay, so if we're looking at the message here, they're telling the story. Let's go through the story that's being told here. Okay, the first story up that we know that we're being told is they're asking you to pay attention to fulfillment and the things that's happening in your right now moment. Okay, because they're coming back from the past, right? They're also saying pay attention to the lower vibrational things, the things that you are lusting over, right? The things that are surface shit that really has nothing to do with the bigger picture, the bigger goal, your bigger aim, all right? They're actually to pay attention to the oath and the promises that you've made to yourself, and not just the others, okay? That's going to be important. Fulfillment of wishes is here, okay? But it's going to be important for you to pay attention to what's surface shit, what's not, and what promises you've made internally and externally. There's an opportunity here for new beginnings, and this is going to be based on your actions as you're moving through this new beginnings. But there's some things that you're going to have to accept, and this could be accept about yourself or accept about the situation here with this Queen of Swords energy, right? Where this bluntness, this coldness, right? This could also be with this Emperor energy in reverse. This could also be somebody that's not taking responsibility, that's acting immaturely. That's also coming across here, where you need to take responsibility for your shit. These new opportunities that's coming in, you have to own that. You have to take responsibility for that, right? Balancing your prosperity is going to be key. And we're not just talking about financial prosperity, spiritual prosperity, mental prosperity, emotional prosperity. It lies ahead. Your emotions are running on high here. And this is where the balance needs to come in. Because if you don't balance yourself emotionally or mentally, you're going to react. You're going to be triggered, and then you're going to react, okay? You do not want to be triggered or reactionary this week, okay? Because lust is showing up. So you could be triggered or reacting off of some lower vibrational shit that's not going to get you where you need to be. Okay? That's going to be important. Okay? So I know that I did not get a chance to go over archetypes in this particular reading. So we are going to pick this message. Okay? The message is simple. Message is very simple. Take responsibility for your shit this week. Own your shit. Accept the things that you can. Pay attention to if you're dealing with surface stuff or not, okay? That's your message this week, okay? So now if you're part of the Patreon family, we're going to pull a few cards on the other hand, okay? So you guys can get a clearer understanding of what your message is this week, okay? So I love you guys. You guys know I am out for surgery. I should be back next week, or maybe week after next. I'm sorry. I have to go through my post-surgery appointment next week. So that's going to be another painful. It's about, they said 6 to 8 weeks to heal. So this is just my first week, okay? So I may be doing more videos off camera than on camera. So my loves, I appreciate each and every one of you. I am going to see you guys next week in your uploads, okay? And if you're part of the Patreon family, just pay attention. We could be jumping into your extensions right now. Okay, Patreon.